One, two, 1, 2. Hello! How are y'all doing today? I'm doing great. Yeah, how are we doing, guys? We all doing alright? So I have just got back from my first day at my new job, which is really cool. I can't exactly tell you where I'm working. It's a bit secret. Nah, it's not really secret. It's just prefer not to tell at this rate. But what's great is that I'm basically doing what I'm doing now. Not streaming, but editing. So yeah, I'm an editor. I get actually paid by a professional company to do editing, which is pretty rad. I'm not going to lie. So yeah, that's where I am. And now I'm just going to shut up and I'm going to play Earthbound because that's what you're all here for. Sorry for the lateness of this. Normally I was thinking to do it every 2 weeks or so, but today I decided, well, last month I just didn't really have enough time, so, I mean, I had plenty of time really, but things happen. So, oh yeah, and I've changed the little design, as you can see. Now I have a Badmouse made by, I think they were called Feathery Furs. I just want to double check that we're actually online. Yeah, we are. Yeah, I think it was made by a fella called Feathery Furs. And yeah, they did a cute little drawing, which was nice. And I just also have their Natu, because as long-time watchers of this stream will know, every single time I've had it so far, my partner Hannah has come in and been basically the listen lady on the chat. So I basically just decided to throw her in because the little pet name that she has is that she's Natu from Pokemon. So there we go. Anyway, so our next challenge from where we set off last time is to bring Paula or Jen, as she's known on this, back to Polestar Preschool. So here we go. And if you've got any questions, guys, feel free to ask. Oh yeah, and also, if it's too loud or if there's any like sound problems or anything like that, then please let me know. So yeah, Paula's back. Who do we ask? Is that it? I just saved your friend. Off to a great start now. Okay, there we go. There's Daddy. So we have to head to THREED. Now, a little thing to know about this is that this, hopefully after the stream, will be the furthest I've ever gotten. If you watch my Q&A special from last Christmas, you'd know that we got to THREED. That is actually the furthest I've ever got. So after this is all going to be new to me. So yeah, we've got to head to THREED. Is this? Yeah, it's pretty straightforward for you guys. I got nothing. Anything here? Oh, teddy bear! Hooray! Yeah, just leave those big ass teddy bears lying around. I got a big ass teddy bear once. I got it from my nephew. I think he was a month old at the time. That was about 3 years ago. Yeah, it was a big one because I was working in the card factory. And you would know that if you live in the UK, the card factory is not actually a card factory. Turn up my microphone. Hello. You would know that actually the card factory is not a card factory, but is in actual fact a shop that sells cards. Wouldn't you know? Okay, so the hairy man is looking for us. That's a bit risque, isn't it? Hairy man. So we've got to find him in the park. But I don't know where the park is, because I'm a silly man. Here we go. Berligan Park. Can you guys hear me alright? I think we're getting a few things in the comments. Yes, the card factory was tricking you all along. Right. Okay, here we go. I forgot this guy's called, actually. But anyway, he's the guy who jumped on us when we got to the park. So I think now, yeah, he just gives us $10,000. That'd be really cool, wouldn't it? $10,000 just like that. So I wonder what we can actually do with it. Actually, we can't spend it, which kind of sucks, but oh well. Anyway, let's head. Let's head off to the places of place. Orange kid is part of the petty bourgeoisie. Well, actually, I can't really say much about oranges because I'm having one now. Right. Now, if I remember correctly, we have to head to the Chaos Theatre. And once we're in there, we will then... what do I do from here? Oh yeah, I have the Havana rum, just in case we die. Hopefully not this time, because I feel nice and prepared. I've been looking at screens for like 40 hours this week at my new job, so that's also probably the reason why I'm slightly better dressed. I should probably be a little worse for wear, so maybe I'll just bring a button or two down so that I have a bit of chest hair going, you know, like I normally do. And the stream watchers just shoots up, like it always does. When I brought in all the chest hair. Alright, so, there we go. Oh yes, okay, I will introduce him. Oh cool, nice. That's why you should always bring a girl around, because you'll just magically get a backstage pass. Always gets me. Always gets me. People say this is product placement, but I don't think you can buy it in this country. I mean, that's what they said anyway, the lady who got me it, because it's actually got the official stamp from Cuba. So I don't think you can buy it, although you might be able to. I think I have seen the logo around, but who knows for sure. Either way, if I'm doing any product placement, then I'm doing it for a good cause, because it's for Cuba. Okay. Please present your ticket. Okay. Here you go. Here's my ticket. Shitload of money. Let's just give her the wind-up bills. Hooray! I mean, hurry! You're just the last to see the show. Alright, here we go. So this is the backstage area. There's Mr. T. Hello, Mr. T. Oh. Okay, I think we have to speak to this lady. Yeah, there we go. In we go. The Runaway Five. And this is basically, I think, a band that's had to go on the run or something like that. And of course, in a moment they're going to do a little song. And we have to... Okay, I've got to figure out which one I have to give the wad of bills to. Alright. Bugger off. No. I want to give it... I want to give the fucking wad of bills. That's not real money, is it? Okay, we gotta figure this out. I don't know. I'm figuring out this out as long as we can. Okay. What is it? What have we got to do? I've got to give them the bills. Which one do I give it to? Anybody know? Anybody got any bright ideas? Come on. Oh, I have to... Oh, I see. My bad, I've been a great buffoon this whole time. Right. What, aren't any of you gonna take it? Christ. I saw someone give me 10,000 from smackaroonies, I just... What do I have to do? Oh, come on. Okay. This person. What? Oh. What do I do? Oh, okay. Oh, right, okay, so here we go. We're now going to turn up the music and turn down me, and we're going to listen to the show. The Runaway 5. And I'm also going to drink because, you know, why not? I know we haven't died yet, but I am bored. I've had a long day at work, and I owe it. Yeah, party. 2 people and a teddy bear. That's it. Hey, hold on a minute, I thought there were 5 of them. Why is there now 6? Doesn't make any sense. Again, I guess the Runaway 6 wouldn't be sound as good, is it? Now, because of the powers of emulators, we can now go and reverse it and watch it all again. Now, we're not going to do that now. But here we go. So that was the Runaway 5. Like, wow. Amazing. Anyway, so now we've done that. What do we do now? Do we just go back and give them the money? Yeah. Shut up and take my money. Don't try and play your money here again. Come on, just take my goddamn money. Oh, right, okay. Do we have to give it to the manager? Oh. What's it? No, I don't want to see one more show. No, thank you. If I want to, I can always just rewind the game and go back and watch it myself. Thanks. Anyway, here we go. Oh, it's a metrosexual retro hippie. Better avoid him. It is brilliant, isn't it, how they played the damn thing to me, a little girl, and a teddy bear, and that's their biggest audience that they'll ever get in Tucson. Okay, so this is their manager, and he needs money. Okay, so I give the money to him, right? And I have to come round to give it to him. See, it hasn't been long since I played this, so it's, a lot of this stuff is now still in my mind. I'm really glad I had this run because now I am a chatterbox. This ain't gonna be good later on though. I'm gonna have a really big hangover soon. But luckily, I can always just buy some electrolytes. So yeah, if you ever get a hangover, electrolytes, they are the best thing to get ever. Diurolite, I think, is the one I normally get. So yeah, as long as you take those, it's just basically salt, and it just makes you feel so much better. So yeah, I will rely on those now. They have huge bingy meals afterwards. Although, when I went around Ollie's for, what was it? Oh god, hang on, I need to turn my microphone up. My bad! When I turned when I went around to Ollie's, Ollie Fawn's, yeah, he cooked me and Harry and himself a great big breakfast, and it was like loads. It was yeah, it was basically just full English, and he had this lovely olive bread that he just bought fresh, and it was like, mmm. So just yeah, that guy can cook. If ever I wanted a daddy or whatever who could cook, yeah, Ollie would be the one. Cheers, Ollie. Yeah, smoking weed is the best drug, but to be perfectly honest, like, when you go to Amsterdam and you smoke weed and stuff, it's like, for the first 2 days it's cool, and then after that you're like, oh, I want to do something else, because it just... I was always scared of, like, cycling, and I like cycling, and I didn't want to do it whilst I was stoned, so for me, actually, what's better than those are the magic mushrooms, because they are very good, and you just feel basically like... You just look at a painting, and you're like, this just moves me to tears. It's just so beautiful. It's just a painting, and that's literally it. Because I just went around the Rijksmuseum with it, and it's beautiful. But yeah, I would definitely go for those, not just bloody dank weed all the time. Right. Okay, we're going to THREED so we can get past the ghosts. Because if you didn't know, there are ghosts in the way in the tunnel. So get on the bus. All right, I'll get on the bus. In we go through the invisible door. Careful. Out of the way, dog. I'm breaking all the rules and just having loads of this. You're lucky this isn't tequila. I've had tequila like once. I think that was the first time I met my partner. And yeah, we did it the old-fashioned method with the salt and the lime and the... She told me a story of once she was there and someone, rather than licking the salt, someone snorted the salt, and it was like, no, that's not what you're supposed to do, you damn fool. But yeah, it was alright. Tequila, like rum's just as good. Ooh. Splash that in my face. Anyway, so this is the furthest I've ever gotten. So after this will be the furthest I've ever stepped away from home, as Samwise Gamgee once said. So yeah, this is our Samwise Gamgee moment. Right, so now it all gets pretty creepy, and the music changes, and it all becomes quite disturbing. And I don't know what's going to happen. I've read a few spoilers, but that guy looks so weird. He's just... Okay, fair enough. I've had too much already. I am a very, very bad drinker. But anyway, off we go. So this is THREED, and this is like the... I don't know, the ghosty town, something like that. But we gotta level ourselves up, so we gotta get ourselves some dank weed. Now some good money. You don't want to drink at 2 PM. Oh, dude. When I was in school, and by school I mean college, I used to sometimes drink a little, because basically my dad and I had just made we just made loads and loads of cider, just literally because we could, because my dad liked doing stuff like that, I suppose. And so we made like 30 or 40 bottles of cider, like actual pint-sized bottles as well. It was pretty big, and it didn't taste half bad. I later did it a few years later, and it stunk. It was literally just like drinking crappy water. But anyway, yeah, we made our own cider using this wort, and it was really good. And I decided, you know, I don't feel too comfortable at school, so I'll drink a couple bottles before I go in. And eventually I got to find out, but never by the teachers. I think the teachers just thought I was being silly. but no, it was a good day. But yeah, I can imagine everyone was really embarrassed by me. But hey ho, oh well. Yes, I still want to buy it. Yes, we would like to buy everything. Take a frying pan. Yeah, there we go. Yes, please. Hard hat. Yeah, we're just literally buying everything in shop. I can't. Okay, fine. Okay. So we can't. So can Ness wear the hard hat? Okay, we're getting 2 hard hats. Very good. Very, very good. Yeah, we'll buy everything. Copper bracelet. Oh, he can't do anything. Okay, god damn it. Right, let's put all this stuff on then, shall we? PSI caramel, I wonder what that does. Finishes 20 PV. Okay, I will give that to Jen. She will have the caramel. I do love good caramels. Oh my gosh, somebody asked me a question. Thank you very much, Mr. Red Star Undead. Hello. I have a few Red Star people who are following me. I'm not sure if they're all the same people. But either way, thank you very much for your question. Let's find out what it is. What do you think? Why do you think there are so many memes about starvation and famines in communism when capitalism has arguably caused much worse famines? I think it's just a fairly simple question. We, as in us on the West, you know, we're capitalist countries. What am I saying? Oh God, don't get this wrong, don't get this wrong. So we on the West, obviously we want to defend our game. It's like if you're in a football team and... What the hell am I saying? God damn, I'm so bad at this. It's just simply a matter of the fact that it's capitalism. And in capitalism you're going to defend that. I don't think there's really anything much simpler than that. God, I shouldn't have drank so much now. I drink to throw away the pain. No, it is just quite silly the way that... I think there was what's that fella called? He's I think of Indian heritage, and he basically figured out how Amira Sen or something like that. I don't know, but he figured out that if you were to calculate all of like the famines and stuff, it would exceed far beyond like 100 million. It's funny the way I was thinking about this the other day of how even people will say, "Oh, you're being silly, Mouse. You're saying that what films are made with inherent meaning all the time." It's like no. Like people, the people who made Billy Elliot didn't make Billy Elliot intending for it to be anti-working class by its subtext, of the rags to riches story. But you just do it because it's what you're brought up in. We are brought up to think capitalism good, communism bad. And whether or not we teach that in the schools nowadays, that is how it is generally taught. So when you're just placed in that environment of that sort of stuff, then of course that's going to be the common state of affairs, so to speak. I hope that sort of gets things going round. And arguably, making communism that boogeyman is a good thing to say, oh, we're much better than that. It's the way in which people, like the human nature argument is not, it's not just an argument, is it? People, if you really think about it, people have to use the human nature argument, because if they can't argue that it's inherently human nature, then they can't defend capitalism. Because think about it, if we have anything apart from capitalism, if capitalism was the only way of doing things, then we would have to say, oh, okay. So therefore, human nature is a good argument to go for. It's systemic, it's pathological. But if you have socialism that can provide something better, a better alternative, then the human nature argument, then the argument that we have to stick with capitalism fails. So that is why human nature is systemic. And I just thought about that the other day, and I'm like, yeah, that really makes sense. Ooh, hope that's a satisfactory answer for such a nice donation of yours. Thank you very much. If you have any other questions, just let me know. and make sure you're at me, because I can't read everything until the listen lady comes along. I should probably text her to tell her to come along, because she wants stuff like that. And also get her to bring Paddington, because why not? Bring Paddington. Mon. Stupid autocorrect. Well, we've got a teddy bear now, so we're going to bring the teddy bear in as well. I think that should be good. Right, so what do we need to do now? Where were we? So, it's when you drink, sort of your mind just disappears for a few minutes. Let's give that to me. And 16-bit, bloody hell. Minor league that. Alpha, get lost, you stupid 16-bit hard right. Oh, for Christ, am I just gonna have to throw everything away? I've got too much stuff. Am I gonna have to throw? No, I'll throw away the slingshot. I'm dropping you. Right. What else can I drop? I could just sell the cheap bracelet. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna sell everything. Why not? Mr. Baseball Cap. Mr. Baseball Cap is going. Bye-bye. Okay, now Jen can finally give me everything that I need. Alright. Can a communist have patriotic ideas? Obviously completely clean from nationalism, so that we can attract a wider category of people and influence them. Well, I don't understand. I don't really know, like, how in a first world country, at least, or, you know, something like us, you would really be able to do it without using nationalism. I mean, what exactly are you going to be patriotic about that isn't nationalistic in this country? If you have an answer for that, then maybe. But, you know, patriotism is largely linked with nationalism. And if you want to sort of be the people who go all the way back, then you know, Ron Paul types who are like, the founding fathers, you know, 1776 will rise again, that sort of stuff. So I think it is inherently reactionary in more developed, you know, super profiteering countries or whatever. Or to use a bland old Leninist term or whatever. But for example, in nations that are under threat by imperialist wars and so forth, then you're going to need to have some sort of national spirit. I was having a talk about this the other day with someone, and you know that there is a necessity, unfortunately, for nationalism, and also, you know, another guy I watch, Black Red Guard, really interesting guy. He really feels genuine, like he's part of, you know. He really has a good perspective on the black community and stuff like that. And he says, you know, reactionary nationalism like Hotep's and Nation of Islam, you know, it is a problem because it's not connected to the socialistic forms of struggle. However, it is something that can be dealt with in a non-threatening way. So you can't just just put it as your A game. You have to figure it out, you know, put one into two and separate it all together. So that is something to think about. Anyway, what are we doing? I've got to get moving. God damn it. Copper bracelet, give to me. Now I can wear everything. I should have done this before I started. But anyway, here we go. Use. Oh, for Christ's sake. Just let me bloody do stuff. Copper bracelet. There we go. And weapon, mind league back. There we go. And I'm gonna wear a hard hat. Hooray! No. And what about Jen? Is she wearing stuff? Well, hopefully she's wearing stuff. She's a minor. Travel charm. So the travel charm, I believe, helps with paralysis or something like that. But anyway, here we go. Right. Okay, we're all done. Now let's get ourselves a few hamburgers, and then we're going to head to the graveyard, because the graveyard people are pretty dangerous there, I have heard. I was so glad to see Paddington wasn't a turf. Yeah, I would understand why you think it is, and also the golden cat, or whatever it's called. that does the thing. We actually need to get another battery for that cat. Hannah wanted that cat from the moment we got in. She saw it in Chinatown and was like, "Yes, we have to get it," and stuff like that. So, what was that? I missed all of that. Hold on, let's reverse. I'm just going to abuse this function. We don't sell pizza here. We only deliver. Oh, this is the bloody thing, isn't it? So we have to we have to order the pizza. Oh, you're so shitty. What's the point of having a fucking pizza place? No, it's meant to be quirky, I suppose. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Anyway, what are we doing? Bakery. I would like a croissant, my friend. Actually, we'll get a... yeah, we'll get a croissant, because they're quite good. Who's going to carry it? We're all going to carry it. This is a socialist remote utopia. We had a little sign, and one of Hannah's old friendos was called Remy, and we had like a little sign that said our house is a socialist utopia. Utopia, Remopolis, Utopia, Remopolis, or something like that. And she called it like a. I don't know. I'm too drunk. Forget I said anything. Joke aborted. Right. Here we go. I should have used that more in the panel talk. I should have gone like, no, we're aborting this, just because. I just look at that fucking. I look at that bloody panel talk we did, and I'm just like, I'm so shit. I hate watching myself. Like the other guys were so much funnier and so much cooler and pizzazz and knew what to say, and I was just there like, But yeah, I was just really taken aback by these bloody microphones because they just echo through the hall. It's been a long time since I've been doing that and, theatre and all that. But hello, there's a little mouse. You're awfully kind, talking you down to mouse. This mouse loves you. Ah, yes, I get all the mouse love. That was made just for me. 25 years in the making. Oh yeah, this game was, I think, made when I was born, 1994. How do you feel about your videos having influenced a lot of people into far leftism? I found your videos revising for politics at school and you inspired me to become a socialist. Oh wow, you did it. You used my videos to revise? Whoa. Bad idea there. You probably read a lot more than I have. There's something I didn't really want to say at the panel talk, which was that as much as we like to think of ourselves as like the new thing moving forward and stuff like that, there is a real limit to what we are able to do. Is it just edutainment, as someone once said? Is it just us having a fun time and then we all just go to these conventions and whatever? Oh my god, zombies. Okay, yes, now we finally get some action. Hooray. And I do just think after a while, no, it sort of is that. I can blend it all I want, but at the end of the day, what are we ultimately doing apart from just that? It's part of the reason which has led me to think I might just try and become a union rep in the future, but unfortunately my job title at the moment isn't permanent, so I don't really want to become a union rep, so to think. But yeah, I do want to do more stuff in the real world, because just doing things online all the time, it builds up that kind of celebrity kind of ethos. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to be a celebrity. That's the reason why I'm trying to make... I hate to say it because it sounds really douchey, but I want to make stuff that's not just going along with the standard stuff. But yeah, I am skeptical as to how far like LeftTube or YouTube or whatever is going to get us. But if you've watched my videos and that inspired you to get into leftism, that's great. I mean, if that's all that I am ever known for in time or whatever, then that's fantastic. Oh my god, the flies attack you. Fucking hell, this is a dark universe. Oh no, it's a bee. If that's all I've been known for, then that's great. But I don't know, I am such a cynic. With age, it has made me very cynical. And yeah, I don't know what I'm even talking about now. Bloody tequila or rum or whatever it's called. I'm very skeptical about, you know, what we're going to be able to do. I can just imagine that, you know, left tube is just going to become this new thing that is just becomes the new trend, as it sort of is now. With, you know, we get stuff in the media. I think 2017 was the year that left tubers, left-leaning people started to come into prominence. 2018 was a good year for us. You know, it was after all that shit and dirt and everything that we'd gone through. I mean, I wasn't there for much of it. You know, I was sitting around in exile on my little island. And 2019, I think, is going to be a bit of a stickler. I think things aren't going to go the way that we all hope they are. But I mean, here's hoping that it'll go all smooth. Hopefully. But no, I am a bit of a cynical bastard these days. Oh fuck, the teddy bear. Oh no, shit. Right, okay, we're good. It's just the teddy bear. We're okay. So much for the teddy bear. Right. Come on. Alright, we're winning. Winning. Yeah, these are apparently quite powerful enemies, so we'll have to take them all on. The bee is the symbol of Manchester. I figured that out last month. We actually got to Manchester, and it wasn't until my partner pointed out like why there were so many bees everywhere that she was like, "Yeah, that's the symbol of the city." And I was like, "So if that's the symbol of the city, oh god, not another one! Fucking hell, we should get out of here." If that's the symbol of the city, then why isn't Liverpool like got liver birds everywhere? I suppose we sort of do, but there's nowhere near as many liver birds as there are bees in Manchester. Fucking hell, there's like bloody beehives. It's bloody bee making factory. Is that even a thing? Does that work? Yeah, bee making factory. Yeah. Anyway. Oh yeah. No, hang on. We have to use PSI powers on these ones, I think. Yeah, that rips it right out of them. Oh my god. I was playing this the other day, just sort of grind, and I was like, Hugo keeps on thinking about ass and stuff, and it's like, Hugo, stop thinking about ass. You damn pervert. Right, what have we got now? Do you think it's more likely that capitalism will have to wither away because of necessity rather than ushered in, I guess you mean socialism had to be ushered in, rather than ushered in because of the will of the people? It's a tough question. That's a good question, said Heresy. Oh god, not the flies. Not the bees. Not the bees! I would say that... Is it a good... If you were just to say, like, this country, from what this country's going in, like, I am seriously doubting whether or not we're ever going to escape capitalism. Like, fucking hell. If you were to go to more deprived neighborhoods, if you were to go to other places in the world, I don't think you'd find the same picture there. But that's just what I know. I wouldn't know what to say in those regards, I'm afraid. Ah, here we get the zombies that stare into our soul. Ooh, that was creepy. Hello? He looks you over. You gonna let me through? Let me through, you cunts. Oh god, not another ghost. Fuck. Oh shit. Oh, well, it's only the bees. We can escape the bees, right? Right? I'm gonna reverse that. Ah, I can use this function, it's so cool. Nah, now we have the advantage, my friend. The video I was revising one was the two each according to their needs one. It genuinely made me think about, understand communist theory a lot more. Yeah, I was thinking about that video the other day. From each according to their needs. I think I should maybe like make an update. I was thinking of making an update video actually to one I made recently called Why Communism is Important. I was thinking of doing an update to there from like some of the stuff people have said, and I just think in general it needed a bit of a makeover anyway. I was thinking of that one as well, like sort of maybe doing a redo of that one, because there is a lot in there that is very important, and I don't know, oh god, that guy's an ugly thing, isn't he? Putrid moldy man. Mr. Moldywort. Uh-oh. Jen's got something. Alright. Jen's got something. Alright, I need more rum. Right. Here we go. Come on, I've got to get out of this place. Christ. Right, so now I think we have to head to the hotel. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, this is just standard Liverpool. That's why it's all gone blue, because Everton's won, and now it's all... it's all blue. If you don't know, Liverpool has 2 football teams, not 1. That was quite a shocker when I got here. I thought it was all just... I just thought it was Liverpool. But no, apparently there are 2 football teams. Red is Liverpool, and blue is Everton. And whenever Everton wins, the liver bird, I think, turns blue. Because I used to work at the hotel near the... it's called the Atlantic Tower. It's a shit hotel. But the liver bird used to turn blue whenever Everton won. And I never really kept up with the whole football thing. But that time... Oh my, not another one. Christ. Barely had time to recover. Yeah, I should heal up little old Jen. Jen, you can take him on. Take on me. All right, here we go. Would you do a critique of anarchism? Well, I mean, I was planning to, but I mean, I don't want to lay into them any more than I already have done in the past. I will say something that I keep on forgetting to sort of add to my critique in terms of anarchism is the lack of an imperial basis. Sorry, an anti-imperial basis. Like, I won't go into it too much, but I just find it could do a lot more with that sort of stuff. And also, if they read a few Maoist books and a few Maoist texts, they'd find a lot of stuff in there that they could probably do quite good. Because when you sort of understand the imperial connection between imperialism and, you know, Marxism, Lenin, and all that, it does become sort of clear how important anti-imperialism is to the discourse. And I get that you might find some people who are just like, oh yeah, you know, serious socialist and stuff. And it's like, it's not, no, but you do need to understand that there is a necessity to have a strong anti-imperial basis when you are taking on such big things. I think Kira Nopal, I think that was her name, and you just said, like, it's impossible for people to do stuff. It's impossible for people to do... where are my words? It's impossible for people to build socialism when they're also, you know, under siege. And it's like, it's true. You can't think that that's going to be in any way possible. So when people talk about how you know, the national struggle is unimportant, well, it's not going to work. You need to have first the national struggle, and then you can fulfill the next struggle, because the national struggle isn't solved through socialism, it's solved through national unity. In the UK, in America, they already have national unity, and they're exporting some of that nationalism to other countries in the form of a very reactionary main base. But they need that struggle first, and then they can build the socialism, because you can't build the socialism without first having the unity of the people. That's why I think also Maoists call, they don't say the proletariat so much as they say the masses, because the masses are, you know, it could include a petty bourgeois as long as they are more in the class struggle, as opposed to some white lecturer who just, you know, gets his payment or whatever, and then fucks off and teaches a few kids about Marxism and then gets his paycheck and then goes home, you know, that sort of shit. Anyway, we've got to head to the hotel. Where is the hotel? Where is the hotel? Anybody know? What are some Maoist books you recommend? There's 2 that are good. There's Continuity and Rupture and Communist Necessity, and they're both written by the same guy. Which is quite funny. And then sort of just the standard books on Mao, which are good. Mao is not Maoism, by the way, but obviously he's a big influence. So what have we got to do? We've got to head to the hotel. Anybody know where the hotel is? Yeah, continuity and rupture will give you sort of like a grand understanding of Maoism and how it's different. And by the way, just because lots of people are going to now say, he's a Maoist, I don't think I'm a Maoist. I'm quite at odds with whether or not it's too restrictive or not. Whether, you know, if you count out all these places as socialist and whatever, you're just going to screw yourself in the long term. And I think some of the stuff they think is a bit, at odds. But who knows? I think there is some good stuff in there, and there is a lot of stuff you could learn. So that's why I have been giving it a, a thumbs up since then. What was that? Take a look at the chick in front of the hotel. Okay. Bloody hell. Oh, this is the hotel. Hello. What's going on? Oh dear. Right, okay. Okay, in we go. Let's hope we don't get knocked out by some zombies. Where's she going? Oh no, we're getting knocked out by some zombies! Ooh. What's happening? Oh my god! It's Undertale! Oh, hello. Hello. Oh no, I forgot to put the Marks banner up.
It smells like rum.
Yes, it does smell like rum. Oh, this is Paddington. Hello. Paddington is not a turf. Oh, I'll do it. I've got to put the thing on it anyway. Sorry, guys, we're taking a breather. Oh. Ooh. Okay.
Hey guys.
Hello, this is Hannah. This is the listen lady. She comes in
I'm ready to listen.
normally halfway through the stream and does cool stuff.
Yeah.
How you doing, Hannah?
Not too bad. I was just playing GTA.
GTA?
Yeah.
On my machine?
Yes. I didn't say that to you.
Okay.
I got really bored and I was just driving around.
Oh, fair enough. That's what you do. So, I was kindly given this by a friend from Mathin, which is Merseyside Anti-Fascist Network, and I'm going to put it onto our little board. We already have two things up here. We have Trans Rights and Hydra Bookshop, and now we're going to put It Time. We're going to add a new one to the masses. So are we going to put this one here?
Yeah, go.
Okay.
Yeah,
There we
boy.
go. Alright, so now we have officially christened Marksy Marks with Muffin. Does that look good?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good stuff?
Cool.
Yeah.
Right, let's plonk him back up. Here, take over the microphone.
Oh no, it's too much power. I can hear the noises. Hey guys, how are you today? Are you having a lovely day? Ooh, the Liverpool Uni Marxist Society. Have you joined, Davey?
Liverpool Uni Marxist Society. I have heard that. I've heard that the Liverpool Uni Marxist Society is mostly Trotskyists. So probably not a good bunch to hang. I'm joking. I don't know.
We live in a uni society.
We live in a uni society. I probably have a
unicycle.
My unicycle. I have an electric unicycle, in case you're not aware. No. I probably have a lot more respect for trots if they were actually able to do anything. Ah!
Is that too far? We lose.
No, it's fine.
We lose your head.
You do lose my head. You do lose my head.
You
Stop
just look
cutting
like-
off my head. Physical abuse.
Sorry, guys.
And stop stealing my vodka to heal your wounds.
Yeah.
I'm not related to that, by the way. Go on then, we'll cut it down a little.
Why do some leftists have it in for Trotskyists, Dave?
I don't know. I guess it's just that sort of pact between them and the Socialist International around the world. Yeah, because Trotsky was a bit butthurt that he couldn't really... I say butthurt. I'm being really drunk. Oh, what's this? We're in a new place.
Small country in the north,
Ooh.
Scotland.
Maybe.
Someone said, "How do electric unicycles even work?" And I don't know.
Do you want to explain? If
Not
your
how
knowledge?
the inner dynamics of an electric
Yeah,
unicycle.
you should know everything about
I
that.
can't do that. You
Okay.
just sort of balance and go woo, like a Segway.
Yeah, it's pretty much that. It's just literally that, and you'll probably see me floating around from time to time if you live in Merseyside. Actually, I don't know
The
if
whole area of
the whole
Merseyside
area of
just
Merseyside,
fucking
yeah.
zooms around.
I just do it for fun. That's my job. I advertise the machine, and soon everybody will have them. I missed all of that and not
Apparently,
concentrating.
many people start as Trotskyists. Is that accurate?
It's kind of like the biggest current in the UK. Like you have a few Marxist
in the UK, I
Leninists.
guess it's more of a thing, isn't it?
Yeah, like whereas if you're in like in India or Vietnam or whatever, there's like nothing. Although Trotskyism, people say that Trotskyism is just like a white man's ideology, but it's got like it's in over like 100 countries around the world. They're just not very big. But yeah, so I will give them that. They have got around quite a lot, especially in Argentina with their whole positivism thing. Positivism is like basically socialism but with UFOs.
It's like a small animal.
Yeah, positivism.
Yeah, stop giving me the bear.
Yeah, it's got to be in screen.
Someone said, could you do videos about different left-wing politicians? But that's very vague.
Different left-wing politicians. I mean, I'd have to look them up, to be honest.
I'd have to find out some politics.
Yeah.
Dave's like, what?
Oh, of course, yes, because this guy is called Trots. I named him Trots.
Hey.
I'm like, is that guy Jewish?
I don't think it's like. I think it's like a bigger hat.
Oh yeah. Maybe he's a big Jewish person.
No, that's not how it works.
Oh, okay. I thought your hat's bigger.
No, of importance.
Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Anyway, we'll do this off. So where are we? We're in some kind of place. I'm not even concentrating. What am I doing? All the liquor. God damn. So yeah,
how many
basically,
shots have you had? Like 1?
5, 6.
Are you actually?
Yeah, I was just the stream was starting off so slow, and I was just like, yeah, I know. I'll drink. No. I'll drink plenty of salt.
Yeah, drink the salt.
Drink the salt. What do we do? What are we gonna do? We're in a strange place with people I've never seen, and lots of little boys.
They're all very blonde, aren't they?
Yeah. Maybe we've gone to the Aryan countries. Although Aryan originally meant Iran.
Iran, yeah.
Hannah always gets me with my
actual
Americanisms.
pronunciations.
Yeah.
Dave is a sponge that absorbs American pronunciations and slang. Stresses me out.
No, Dad, I am not going to bed.
So what's this part of the game?
So basically,
what
we've been kidnapped by zombies.
Okay.
And Jen has contacted the Upside Down or whatever, and we're now controlling a little boy called Trots.
Little boy called Trots.
So.
Okay.
I forgot actually
is
now.
Is he the little blonde guy with glasses? Looks like the Milky Bar kid.
Yeah, that is correct. That is him.
Okay.
So we've got to find a way to get out of here.
We gotta get out of here.
Wonder what Pooh's name is.
Do you have a character called Pooh?
There's a character in here called Pooh. Oh yeah, we've got to get into our locker. I remember reading that in the walkthrough.
Oh, someone said Badmouse for the two of us.
Ooh.
How cute.
Oh.
I'm not affiliated with that.
Yeah, not.
I'm not like a subsidiary of Dave.
No, she's her own individual person with her own individual.
But I'm good.
Things and individualness. Trots and Tony, you startled me.
Are you looking for a late
If
night
only
snack?
Trot's father. I have no idea what we're doing. Einstein or Heisenberg? Heisenberg.
Neither.
Well, Trot's got the key to the locker. Hooray! We can get in the locker.
I feel like you're not in a very fighty portion of the game.
No, I think this is like the
puzzle part.
This is the bit where we move to Tibet and settle in with the villagers.
I see.
Yeah. It's a reference to Uncharted.
I have a question for the chat. Somebody said, in a video you said you're a communist, but I thought you're a socialist, and before that you're an anarchist. Why does your political ideology, why is it in such flux?
Well, communist and socialist is literally the same thing. Like, I don't want to, like, when you say like I'm a socialist or I'm a communist, it is basically the same thing. I mean, I think it was all communists are socialists, not all socialists are communists. But then most anarchists are also communists these days, so it basically is. In my opinion, any socialist who's real proper about it all, proper about the class struggle, is probably going to be a communist, and that was something I tried to get ahead of myself with the why communism video, which I think I'll try it again just to sort of do it and that sort of thing. But it's just like there was a time long ago when we were all sort of like saying, oh yeah, you can have your mutualism and you can have your left communism and you can have your anarcho-communist commune. It's like, well, if we want to do the thing, then surely there's going to be one thing that's going to be better than the others. So I don't know. What do you think, Hannah? What do you think of communism?
Yay!
Yay! Okay.
Yeah. We should all be ANCAPs.
Oh, ANCAPs.
The
lots
invisible
of cookies.
hand.
Lots of cookies. Are they all cookies?
No, lots of boxes of cookies.
Oh, yay.
Most ANCAPs are Nazis. That's kind of true, isn't it?
Yeah, if you cut an ANCAP,
just if you keep going that way.
Cut an ANCAP, they'd become a Nazi. They're a dangerous animal. Well, we better watch out for them.
Does Pooh have another name?
Pooh? Well, I've named them something else. I can't remember what they were called.
Oh, okay. Someone said Mao.
I think we called them Mao. I don't know. I forget. If Pooh isn't called Sterner. Oh, bloody Sterner. I don't know what this whole Sterner thing is.
Well, I can't help you.
No. Oh no, it didn't work.
Machine that opens doors. Oh, this is so boring. Can we skip ahead to a fun bit?
Yeah.
The key machine. This is nonsense.
What have we got to do now? This is so weird. I feel weird. Hold me.
It's okay, Ting.
It's okay. Don't touch me.
It's okay to don't touch me.
Virginia.
Broken spray can. You got all the good stuff.
But nothing happened. What am I supposed to do? Bad key machine. Do I have to go in here again?
Seems like it's a bad machine. Ooh.
Use.
What's transhumanism?
There's nothing in the... I don't know the whole logistics of it, but it's like using technology to advance society sort of thing.
I know what that is.
Back when I met Richard Dawkins, he was like, yeah, those were the days.
Flash up the photo.
I will.
If we had a team of editors.
Yeah, I will do that.
If anything, I'll find it.
Oh, fuck you. Oh, we found a hat. A Holmes hat.
Sentence, maybe. Bless you.
My apologies. I mean, that's the first time I've sneezed on the internet on air. Right, yeah, what was I going to say?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh yeah, Richard Dawkins, he said like, oh, we got a gun, nice. Just hiding guns in the locker. And he was like, well, yeah, I mean, if you look at glasses, glasses, glasses are a form of transhumanism, but then I guess with
cyborg eyes?
Cyborg eyes, yeah, that too. I suppose with transhumanism, it's sort of like progressing beyond the natural, whereas glasses are just for...
I mean, that's not natural either.
But they're just sort of for improving something
I guess
that
it's
is
not
defective.
Physically a part of you.
I don't think it's just... Well, I don't know, actually.
I feel like if there was something like glasses, but I guess laser eye surgery, but that's kind of not the same. It's not like implanting something that would give me magic vision.
But I'm just sort of... I just sort of think like it's not the same as transhumanism because it's curing a defect as opposed to going beyond. Like if your glasses could see...
Transhumanism is kind of combined in that whole thing, isn't it? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe we should research it.
We will research. Wi-Fi eyes.
What's he doing?
Who has Wi-Fi
Now use me as a step. Oh, cool. That's cute. We're escaping the boarding school.
He just lay down and let you stand on his...
Where's he gone? Where's he gone?
Crush me. Stand on me, daddy.
Ah, the dogs. What level are we?
Someone said
level
Richard
1.
Dawkins is a Lib Dem, and it made me laugh. It's probably true. It wouldn't surprise me.
No, I wouldn't.
The idea of anyone being a Lib
I think,
Dem
yeah, I
makes
think
me
he
laugh.
is. He's just so fucking moderate.
He hates Islam. That's
Islam?
yeah.
What does that mean?
Islam.
Is that some idiot? Oh, Islam.
It is it's a
I thought you said his lamb.
Oh no.
2 separate words. Okay.
He seems to not like Muslims a lot.
No, he doesn't seem to. And in fact, he like did a thing which was like, "Oh, look at how amazing this Christian church is." And
No, God. He's just so rational. Yeah, you're correct.
Oh, look, a monkey.
Oh, I don't like the monkey. Key!
Key.
Key!
Oh, can we get money out? Oh, we don't have an ATM machine card. Bubblegum here is incredible. You should see the size of the bubbles I can blow. Seize the bubbles of production. There's a monkey at the entrance. Take the monkey. He's really noisy.
Oh, but you can't.
You can
treat
have the
monkeys
monkey for
these way.
free.
This way, this way.
Pray for Mojo.
Oh,
Otherwise, he will cost you $1. So do you want him? Yeah, alright, we'll take the monkey. Oh, I've only got $2. Christ. Did we get the monkey? I can't buy anything. I ain't got no money.
What's he say?
Give me some gum. The monkey got a piece of bubble gum from Trots and blew a bubble.
Cheeky bastard.
I
I want monkey.
We got a monkey.
Mm.
A monkey. Yeah, he's not following us. Oh, there he is.
The drugstore that is literally called drugstore.
That's what they're called in America, aren't they?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it'll have a name. It'll be like.
Oh, I don't
Dave
think so,
and
Hannah.
Sons. It wouldn't be like the drugstore.
Dave and Sons, the new company. I guess we get out through here. Oh my god, that's a big sheep. Shep.
That's a ram.
A ramamamam.
Ram?
A ramamamam.
Oh, special Jean-Luc Picard
Thank
has donated $2.
you very much, Jean-Luc
Do you
Picard.
have a favourite left-wing organisation?
Not really. I mean, I probably need to hang around with a few more left-wing organisations. Definitely the IWW. Acorn. Acorn. Acorn branch is basically a tenants union, and they do lots of great stuff for tenants. They're really radical, and the UK branch started off in Bristol, which is really cool. I found out that the other day. It's basically like three people who are having problems with their landlord, and they just unionized and stuff like that, and they got a tenants union going, which is really cool. I think the original one started off in America and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh my god, we're down to 1 health. Fuck.
Eat.
Cookie.
Cooker. Apparently in Portugal.
Oh
they-
fuck, we're dead. Looks
Oh,
like
no.
I better drink some rum.
Oh no! Do a baby shot. You'll die.
I won't
I don't know
die.
you are with alcohol.
Trots.
You will die.
Yes. Looks like you got your head handed to you. I can actually just reverse.
Yeah, I like that it says how about giving it another shot. Yeah.
Ah. Look, I can just reverse.
Cheater. Yeah, do that.
There we go. I can just reverse for
Apparently
everything I
this
can
part
do.
is really hard.
Is it? Where?
Apparently it's unfairly difficult for no reasons. The middle wage.
Well, that's
Do you find
great.
that
Yeah. Pack of bubblegum.
Whoa, that's some smelly rum.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What do you think about the current anti-LGBT protests in the UK? Have you encountered them?
There are
Well, I know we
anti-LGBT?
Yeah, it's basically, well, from what I've seen, there's certain people who, from Muslim communities, but like a small, what's the word? Amount,
Yeah.
have protested some schools for teaching kids that LGBT people exist.
Oh, right.
And then it became this weird thing where, like, on TV they were like debating, should we teach kids about LGBT people, which is just a fucking bizarre question to
Oh,
ask.
yeah, I think I heard
And
about
it's
that.
been like a whole thing.
Oh, dear. Hey, we did it. That's the good advice for life, guys. Just
Yeah, boy.
just keep reversing time and you'll eventually beat the goats.
Not the goats.
I should have got more cookies, god damn it. Okay. So now we have to head...
Do you have a damage dealing item?
we do, we have a pop gun.
Trot's combat style is good with using items almost exclusively. There you go.
Items almost exclusively. Well, I'll give him the toothbrush then. We're gonna throw a protractor at him.
Yeah, it seems like some of these schools are like the spoiled commie has said. Unfortunately, it seems like the UK schools are giving in. I think some of them have.
What to?
Learning about LGBT people. There was a protest somewhere. It's like very small scale, but like I don't know if the news has made it sound like it's everywhere in the UK or something. But it's very. I think it's in Birmingham. It's very select areas.
That's weird.
But yeah, there was one where there was a gay teacher and they were just like protesting.
Oh no, the ram! We have to escape the ram. Okay, the crow will do. That's like right-wing protests in this country are really weird a lot of the time. Like it's when all
like
those
EDL ones, or like
when it's just something so obviously good,
yeah,
and they go against it, like. Or just for example, when people were were like, no, don't do that. Yes, leave the cookie down. What was it? When Leadsom, they wanted Leadsom to like become leader of the party, and they had like a march for Leadsom, and they were like, Leadsom for leader, and it's like, it was awful.
Maya, am I pronouncing it right? Is it Maya? Put a link to the BBC article of what's happening.
Oh, okay.
But you have no time to read.
I cannot read. I must game.
But yes,
I have no read, and I must game.
I read to him every night, for he cannot read.
Maybe you could find it out on your phone.
I don't have a phone. I only have your phone.
Oh, you have my phone, but you don't have a link.
I don't have link.
I have no link, and I must cry. Yes, throw it away. Throw it away. We'll throw the ruler away. Because no rulers. Yeah. We got the red roll. Hooray. Come on, monkey. My little monkey.
Badmouse illiterate confirmed.
What? What did I do now?
Well, it's just conspiracy theory confirmed.
Oh no. Well, hello.
Dave, why don't you tell your story of how you escaped the religion? You were once a religious man.
I was once a religious man. Yeah, I was religious
a little
for,
Christian boy.
I guess 18 years if you count me as a baby. I was Anglican for a while, and then I sort of joined Evangelical Charismatic. It's a church group called New Frontiers, which like my friend was part of and stuff, and I sort of just went along with that. And yeah, I did the whole embarrassing, give myself to God and stuff.
Is it like the Jonas Brothers?
So I don't know.
They had purity rings.
Oh, purity rings? No, nothing like that.
But it's the same kind of idea, like you're saving yourself and things like that. And I know people from your thing did do that, where they saved themselves for marriage. And that's why they were pregnant.
No, I was going to save myself to marriage. That didn't last long. But no, we didn't have any sort of cultish thing. It wasn't like a cult. Like people, the way I describe it probably sounds like a cult, but it wasn't. It was just like a happy, nice church.
What's it called? Evangelical Christian.
Yeah,
church.
just evangelical
So
Christian church. But a lot of them were like 6-day believers. Like the Anglican church in this country, for those people who are in America, is just sort of like a club. It's like you don't necessarily have to believe anything specific, but at like the evangelical churches, they're a lot more, fire and brimstone, like the earth was created in 6 24-hour days, and read this book by Ken Ham and look at answers in Genesis and stuff like that. That's, yeah.
I was just going to say, don't worry guys, he's in the tents now. Because I saw a few people saying, get in the tent, you can go in the tent.
I can go in the tent. Oh yeah, and like I used to go to the Christian festivals. And we used to go in a big tent. That's probably why I'm so afraid of, how about some stew?
That's why he's scared of tents now.
There's no need. Oh, we're getting some stew. You are a friend who I have never met before, Trots. Head south. I am Jen. We're going to get some stew. Thoughts on John Lennon?
I was going to redo that one, but
Alright.
I thought it was like a drastic change of pace. I thought I'd give you a breather, but go for it. Thoughts on John Lennon?
I don't know, what are your thoughts on John Lennon, Hannah?
I'll just get my thoughts
Yes!
on John Lennon. You work... Do they know where you worked?
Well, I used to work at the Beatles Hotel in Liverpool. Until very recently, I can say that now. I only worked there for like 2 months, but it was quite fun. But yeah, so John Lennon, I don't know, he was quite good towards the end of his life because he was looking after his son and stuff like that. But I've heard, didn't you say that he was like a woman beater or something?
John Lennon, I think...
Or like John Lemon.
Yeah, no, I think he did beat his wife, didn't he? His first wife. And then when he was with Yoko, he was like, oh no, I was so wrong and now I'm a good person and stuff. But I think his first son was still really like mistreated by him. I'm not really a John Lennon expert. Somebody correct me on that.
Aye. Yeah, I mean, he was a good songwriter. He just went in this... I don't know if it was like he was joining along with the parade or if it was his sort of style that he created for everywhere. Just this sort of like zany, hippie-ish kind of culture. I just found that a bit like, yeah. And the whole, that kind of side of the Beatles just becomes a bit weird. I don't know, I'm chatting shit.
I don't know, I sort of phased you out. I was reading the chat, to be honest.
Maya's
just like telling some truth.
Aye, she's telling the truth.
Atheism isn't a political stance, somebody said. It's more a passive one. Yeah, it's not really anything.
What are we What are we supposed to do?
Rules your life. But I think you went through edgy atheist phase because it's like you came out of religion, so you were like,
I had an excuse.
Whereas for me, it was kind of the default.
Yay.
I went through a mildly edgy atheist phase only because I was into Tim Minchin. But like it wasn't like externally edgy.
They used to play Tim Minchin all the goddamn time at my halls. Like it was always on TV. Someone put like a tape, Tim Minchin's tour and stuff. It's like, for Christ's sake, he's not that good. Are we having stew again? Can someone tell me what to do? I don't know what to do.
Somebody help this confused man.
Will somebody help a poor mouse out? Maybe now, like it's daytime, we can go back to the north.
Is John Lennon the Lenin in Marxist Leninism? Confirmed.
Yes.
Like a conspiracy thing that goes on.
Yes, being cool is...
Confirmed.
Yeah. Yes, being cool is for nerds. That is correct.
Go to the river, there's like a brown patch. There you go.
Oh, we've got to go to the river. Yeah, but what do we do at the brown patch?
On the south, where you ride Nessie. This just seems like weird. This means nothing to me, so it's just like coded messages.
We got a salt
You have
packet.
to find Nessie.
We have to find Nessie. Nessie is in the Loch Ness Monster.
Hi, Badmouse from Italy.
Oh, hello. What can I...
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. Come sta? Do I have to...
That's not. Ah, the poo patch.
What do we do?
Nessie, Nessie, Nessie. Ness, Ness, Ness.
Do we...
Maybe you need a flute like in Pokemon. Oh, I see. That didn't achieve anything.
Did not achieve anything. And we still got our packet roller gun. What do we do?
Use bubble gun, I think. They need to be... You know what, I read that as if it was still guidance for the game. They need to be regulated, but I'm not sure that... Oh, yeah.
Okay, what does he do? He just blows the gun. Did we get to see Nessie?
No, so
what did we do?
We're stuck, guys. Oh, okay, I don't know then. Well, you have to see Nessie somehow, but we...
Oh, hooray! We got to the next photographer. That means we're going somewhere.
Oh, dear God. He's spinning as he runs.
Look at the camera. Fuzzy Pickles. This guy goes around and takes photos of children.
People asked about, like, faith schools, that kind of thing, like religious schools. Do you have any opinion on
Why?
that?
Why are people asking? Oh, it's because I
Because we're
spoke
still
about
on the
my religion
religion
past. Yeah,
track.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know,
I
not.
have opinions.
I mean, do you have opinions? Go on.
Yeah, I
Careful.
don't think that.
We're in America.
I don't think that should be. Well, maybe it should be a thing, but it should be definitely regulated. The things that they teach them, because at the moment, I think in the UK they're allowed to get away with just teaching kind of what they want. Like my parents both went to Catholic schools, and that was their. And they hated it, and that was their big complaint, that they don't teach you properly about the world, because they just teach you from a very narrow-minded perspective. Like, you don't need to know about other religions, just know about ours. That's all bullshit, and that's not a healthy way to approach things.
No, not good.
So that kind of thing, it needs to be more.
Yeah, I agree.
Ooh.
We're looking
we're
up.
using the walkthrough. I see.
They
how
can't.
it is.
They can't see it, but we can.
We're
Follow the
not
path.
Looking at the walk.
They'll tell you about Tessie.
Tessie watching club.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, so it's not Nessie, it's Tessie.
Okay.
Come on, guys, get with it.
We're completely breaking the rules, and we're just looking up. So what? Use the phone in on the tents. Call Maxwell.
And save, and then
There's
sleep
a
in the far
phone?
left tent and have some stew.
Oh yes, I agree with far
And
left.
when you wake up, we're going to the far left.
All right. What are they saying in the chat? Okay, the far left tent, eh? No, we got to go to the phone tent.
Being cool.
There's the phone.
Ooh!
Hooray!
What's it plugged into? It's a landline.
Yeah. Would you like to keep a record of your journey? Okay. Would you like to take a break now? No, we're going to continue. Okay, so now hopefully everything's good, yeah?
Tappa.
Yes?
Somebody said, let me find it. Any thoughts on how to convince people that internationalism is the right way instead of doing things in one country entirely?
What as in like the socialism?
I guess so.
Well, I think most of us are nationalists anyway. I'd need more information on that, really.
Internationalists, do you mean?
No, yeah, sorry, yeah.
Don't tell everyone we're nationalists, Dave. This is what happens.
We are nationalists.
This is what happens when you give him wrong. The words come out wrong, and you mean definitely not. Oh, is that wind?
That is wind.
This means Tessie is coming.
Is it? Oh, I can hear something. There's a puddle of water. Give me some gum now.
I don't think that's called a
I can
puddle.
take care of everything. What's happening? What's happening? It's Tessie!
Oh, I love her.
Oh. Do you think it's a her or a he?
I feel like Nessie is traditionally a woman.
I think.
Do people have feelings? Maybe they're non-binary.
Maybe they are.
Can we vote in the chat?
Maybe Tessie supports trans rights.
Or Tessie obviously supports trans rights.
Look at her. Ah, cool. So now we're heading south.
Paddington supports trans rights.
Heading south. Yes, Paddington does. Can I hold Paddington whilst we sit through this little cutscene?
There you go. And I'll hold you.
Oh no, this is too this is too cutesy for the internet.
Guys. Oh.
Surfs, love you well. Oh, the surfs. The surfs.
Yeah, they got
taken down. Yeah. Seriously, I hope you guys come back up. I haven't watched your videos, but I will now. This is so inspirational music. You can't hear anything, can you?
I can hear little bits of it filtering through. It sounds a bit like Pokemon music.
Yeah. Seriously, guys, go support the surfs if you can. Alright, so here we are. Bye, Tessie. We love you.
We love you. Trans rights.
Trans rights. Tessie says trans rights. I'm gonna caption that once we get off the stream. Tessie says trans rights. I don't know why it's sort of just been like, but I swear people are, oh god, it's another.
Oh, they've been restored. I thought they had, but I didn't want to say the non-truth.
Who?
The surfs.
Oh, brilliant. So they've got all of their subscribers back and everything? That's good.
Is everything fully back?
Is everything fully back? Can we confirm?
Can confirm.
Yes, watch more me.
Matt Florence, I would like to hear an excerpt of your speech on why the Loch Ness Monster cannot exist.
Yeah. Oh, we've got to get through the maze. Oh no, it's the fucking mice. That's what they should be
the
called.
serfs are being really cute in the chat.
Aww, how cute. We've got to be really careful of these rowdy mice because they.
You're a mouse.
Can... Yeah, I know, but these
It's
are
a
bad
mouse off.
mice. These are bad. Take a shot. I don't actually feel too bad. Come on. We've got to win this. There's a bread roll. We've got too much stuff. Forget it then.
Oh, a lot of features are gone, and YouTube assures us they're coming back, but all our videos are back. We have to redo the copyright claims.
Dear. That's not good.
You're
Yeah,
back,
God.
though.
It would be terrible if my channel got taken down. I should probably not speak anything about it.
You shouldn't say that.
Yeah,
out
no,
loud.
that's totally.
It would be terrible.
I wonder if I robbed the Quickie Mart. A goose?
Oh, is it a goose or a duck?
The Mad Duck.
It's like a duck, yeah.
Welcome to our new channel, Mad Duck Productions. Fucking hell, this duck means
Got
business.
some big eyes.
This duck means business. Hooray! We win.
Yeah, boy.
And now we get another.
Oh, it's Natu. Natu.
Yeah, I changed it, so now it's
That's
the
funny.
two of us. Yeah, if you don't know, guys, Hannah's sort of pet name, I guess, is.
Like when I was playing Pokemon Go, you decided that was me.
No, you did. You
Did I decide?
Oh my God, it's a moving present.
Oh, it's like Ditto.
Worthless protoplasm. I love the names on this game. I wonder if mindless protoplasm also supports trans rights.
Sounds like it could be a political YouTube channel.
What?
Mindless.
It's like there's a guy called Esoteric Entity and stuff like that. Oh my God, that's brilliant. Yes. I'm going to make a fake channel just because called Needless Protoplasm.
Tag yourself, I'm worthless protoplasm. Same. Are you still pro-gun? That's a very loaded question.
Yeah. I should probably clear out what I said at the panel. Like, I support guns, but I also understand that like the whole discourse is really American centric. Here, like guns wouldn't fly as much.
Like in this country, you're not going around saying guns are great. It's good how it is.
It's like a load of libertarians going around saying like, we need to talk about this, and it's like no one cares about that issue, dude. Seriously, just go away. But it's like, in theory, I suppose I am, but I'm not. It's not like the biggest issue. There are far more pressing issues than guns. And
in America we hear about it because of the mass shootings and stuff.
Yeah,
so that's a very different.
Yeah, different history and different
question.
Different
that to me, it
things.
seems the answer is obvious in America.
What?
Of gun control. Well, when you see the mass shootings, do you not feel like? Sorry, I'm hashtag debating.
I do. No, I do feel like that. But the thing is that. No, I said that word again.
The thing is, Dave told me to punch him every time he says
Go on.
the thing is.
Go on,
No,
I'll give you a free shot.
Someone will gif it or something.
No, do
like,
it.
I can't
Well, that'd be good.
Punch. No.
Oh.
Like, your girlfriend
Paddington
abuses you.
can punch me.
Yeah, Paddington.
Okay, yeah. Well, the thing. Oh my God, it's another one of these esoteric entities. There was one called the Critical Cracker. It was literally a cracker.
Right, man, like,
No, literally, it was a cracker.
Oh.
That would be good. What was I going to say? The issue is that shut up. The issue is that even though there are mass shootings, the actual rate of gun crime doesn't go up because of it and all that. Do you get me?
I've stopped listening.
Okay, fine. We'll stop the gun crime. I need to be more prepared.
I'm very easily distracted.
That's a very strange man. Yeah, I've had a lot of rum.
Oh.
Maybe it was too easy. My name's Brick Road, the dungeon developer. You designed a dungeon. You nearly killed me.
Is a nice place in London where there are half of it is curries and the
Oh,
other half is mega hipsters.
Oh God! Can we talk about the Can we talk about the experience we had on Brick Lane?
You were a lot more traumatized by it than I was. I was about to take the mic, but I was scared a minute ago because someone said it was in your face.
Oh, right.
And I was just like, should I take the mic?
Sorry.
It's inside of you.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be there anyway. Yeah, go on then. Tell us the story of Brick Lane.
It's not really much of a story, but you know, on Brick Lane, like they come out and
assault you. Yeah.
Basically coerce you into their restaurants, and everyone's out on the street going, come in, come in, come in, I'll give you this, that and that deal. And it's a bit like when you have social anxiety, it's a bit but we got sort of, what's the word, sort of shepherded into this restaurant. And it was just really bad. It was really tiny and dingy, and we just got given the worst service, and then they kept bringing us things that we didn't order, and we'd be like, no, I didn't want that.
We waited like 20 minutes and we weren't even served.
No, and we were like the only people in there. And like, they just kept bringing us random things, and we were like, no, I didn't want that. And like, Dave's very sensitive to like these types of like awkward situations.
Yeah.
And you just sort of were like, no! You just like shut down.
Not doing it.
And then we just were like, no, we have to leave. This is awful.
But you for a little bit were like...
no, because I'm British. I just want to go along with things for an easy life.
Yeah, let's stay.
I was just like, let's just get through this nightmare experience in this horror restaurant. Because it wasn't cheap either. This is London. I was just like, let's pay for this experience of getting forgotten about and given the wrong shit, and we'll just eat poo and then pay and leave. Terrible. But then you and our American friend who normally stands up for us, finally we're like, right, we have to leave. And then they were like begging us not to leave and like
enjoy your meal,
pushing us back into our chairs, like, we'll give you this and that, we'll give you this and that. Like, no, just please let us leave. For like days afterwards, you were just like,
we were in just, I don't know about
you
were. Me and Catherine definitely were in like just the most like intense feeling mood ever, and it was like,
anyway, probably no one cared about that because everyone's having a debate about fascists at the moment.
God. Can't we just talk about curry? But then we went to a new restaurant, and it was really good.
Oh my god, there is someone who has Critical Cracker as their channel name. That's brilliant.
Yeah. And I'm not lying. There actually is a Critical Cracker.
That's really good.
The Critical Cracker, he's called. He's called the Critical Cracker. Oh, surprise opening attack. This is what I do in my spare time, Hannah. I destroy slugs.
Okay.
Actually, most of the time, in my spare time,
is
I play
Paddington a member of the bourgeoisie? No. You know what? Paddington is, if you don't...
Kill it! No. Kill it! Kill it!
If you don't know the story of Paddington, he's actually a migrant who came from Peru and like didn't have a single penny to his name, so I can't.
Oh.
And also doesn't have a job canonically, so I don't think you could ever possibly describe him as bourgeoisie.
Okay.
Thank you. Paddington can be returned.
Paddington is returned.
No, I completely disagree.
You completely disagree. Is the mic okay?
Yes, I hope so. It was in your mouth.
Yeah, that would be really bad for the levels as well. This isn't going to be a good stream to look back on.
Does anyone have any questions to ask while you have Dave here?
Oh, no,
if you say, is Trump a fascist, I swear to God.
I really don't like it when people ask me just the most... Oh, I'm my curious cat. When people ask me, like, what's some of the most basic questions ever, that I'm just like, you should know that by now. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. Calling a fascist.
Favourite type of curry?
I mean, I wouldn't say... Oh, favourite type of curry? A boona.
A boona?
Boona, or a balti, or...
My favourite is probably... I like a balti.
Balti. No!
Chicken balti. Or vegetable.
I don't know which one.
You're fighting a mushroom and a mouse.
We're fighting a mushroom and a mouse. It is indeed a strange universe.
Are you okay? Probably not.
No. No, I'm not. I can do ASMR. Hello. Hello. Someone said I should do ASMR.
Probably not like that. Meditating Jesus gave you 99p.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Actually, that's more like 80p because it's American.
Oh no, the exchange rate got us again.
Damn it! Fooled again.
Least awful UK PM.
Oh,
I don't feel
God,
like you're
the
a...
mushroom. Least what?
I don't think like you're the best source for that.
Oh.
Least awful UK PM.
Oh,
I think you'd have to go into maybe like historical PM.
I'd say Lord Palmerston. Yeah.
Palmerston.
Lord Palmerston.
Don't pronounce the L in palm.
Or maybe Pitt the Elder, but I don't know which one. You should hash it out in the comments below.
You should have said something edgelord like Jeremy Corbyn.
Okay. Meditating Jesus gave us...
two. I don't know if that was a terrible glitch and you're like, fuck, I pressed it twice.
Yeah.
But either way, thank you.
If you want to ask a question or whatever, because you've given 2, you know, you could ask a question. Oh no, there's a guardian in front of us. What's in here? A cheap bracelet. I can do that. I think we'll have to fight the guardian, and then after that we'll have to. At least I think that's what you have to do. Insecticide spray. Okay. Here we go. That little thing over there is.
I feel like there's some nascent eroticism in Earthbound. I feel like that too.
Really?
There's some sort. I feel like there are some overtones sometimes.
Isn't there like eroticism in everything though? I mean, didn't Freud think that penises were like everywhere?
Yeah, apart from his cigar.
Yeah.
Who is the
cigar
guest?
is just
Hello.
a cigar.
They introduced me to Cinema Night. Introduce me.
I'm late. Who is the guest? The guest is.
We got there.
Oh, just some strange lady who came into my. Yeah.
What's the worst introduction ever?
Yeah. Go on, Hannah. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Hannah. I am Dave's friend and partner and housemate and
all sorts of things.
pal. What was I going to say?
I don't know. There's lots of.
Oh yeah, Matt Florence is being very nice and he's trying to give you money, but Google Pay doesn't like him.
Well, in that case, you should send it to.
Send your checks to.
Badmouse at I don't know, something like that. But thanks, Matt. If you want to send me money, PayPal maybe or Patreon.
If you're in the UK, it might be having an issue with you because it's like not like an American thing, maybe that type of thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I feel like you had issues with that at one point. I can't remember what the solution was. This chat is all over the place right now.
Human genitals are pretty horrifying.
Yeah. Someone asked for a UKIP hit piece.
A UKIP hit piece?
Yes.
What even is that?
Like a video that's like, yeah, UKIP is bad. That writing is so tiny it destroys my eyes.
Yeah, it's pretty much. So now what have we got to do?
So we're fight attack slugs.
Watch me the road.
Have you got the cheap bracelet? And you go stand at the
yeah,
bottom of the
we've
road.
got the cheap bracelet. Ah, right, okay.
You need bubble.
I've got it.
Bum.
I've got
Or
it.
have you done bubble bum?
We've got a bubble gun. Of course, I keep forgetting this monkey can fly. We don't need the roads. We can we have the sky. Right, here we go.
And I agree, eroticism and horror are very connected. My old lecturer wrote a book about queering the Gothic, which is about, well, that was more like a reading that kind of stuff into Gothic literature. I forgot how to say any words then. But I think, yeah, there's a lot of like, if you look at vampires and stuff, there's a lot of sexual stuff going on, and there's a lot of like queer stuff that you can read into things.
Yeah, there's vampires going around.
In a lot of Gothic. It's a big thing.
Is that like why there's 50 Shades of Grey?
50. How is that horror?
Well, vampires.
Oh no, it's based on Twilight, but he's actually it's just people in 50 Shades of Grey.
But you know,
but yeah, that's why
still...
that happened. You're right. You're right. You two are too cute, says Meditating Jesus. I wish I had a comrade as well. Oh no, I've been comrade zoned. Involuntary celibate update with Meditating Jesus. Oh no, don't be an incel, Jesus.
Oh Christ, not really.
You know, if I could find it, I'd be interested. It probably, I don't think I've like properly read it, but I imagine it'd be mega expensive because all like academic literature is mega expensive.
Yeah.
Why are you bobbing, Dave?
Did you hear that Sargon is running for office as a UKIP candidate? Ha!
I did hear that, but I don't know if is it actually still happening.
This will be his 11th failed campaign. Okay, apparently we can't face the Guardian right now. Let me just double fact check that.
So I just saw another comment about genitals.
Alright, okay,
I
so
love the chat.
Okay, so we can't even fight it. That sucks. Oh
So
well, we'll have to just leave. Only Ness can fight. Oh, little monkey! Oh, cool. What do they say?
What? Sorry.
Kiu. Oh. Oh, he's got a soulmate. There you go, meditating Jesus. That will give you something to go for.
Carl Gone of Swindon.
Oh.
Being cool is for nerds, thank you very much.
What have they said?
This is in honour of Matt Florence's payment not going through. You are the nicest person ever. Been wanting to donate for a while, love you all. Question, what do you think is the best way for communist/anarchist/leftist to organise internationally?
Well, I don't really understand what this international thing is. To be honest, a lot of these questions I don't really understand. I don't know myself.
In a very general sense, how do you think is the best way?
The best way to organise is figuring out what are the because a lot of people say that we can't do with these guys because they're bad and stuff, and you need to figure out whether or not the problems you have with them are completely deficial, or whether or not you can actually organize with them effectively, because so many times people are just and I will do a video on this in the next couple of months about contradictions and stuff. A lot of people do just think, we need to beat them up and we can't debate and stuff, but like I said in my video, sometimes we'll use guns, sometimes we'll use words, and you shouldn't just because liberals have sort of hijacked the free speech train doesn't mean you shouldn't just use words. So I think it's probably better understanding contradictions and better understanding that not everything is going to shit, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Did you get that?
Some mild sense was made.
Okay, fair enough. Apart from that, reading and debating and figuring out from what has worked in the past.
Offer material support and raise awareness.
That's the one. Yes.
Good stuff.
Yes, that's what I meant to say. Yeah.
Can't just steal other people's ideas.
Well, we'll talk about it in the next video because me and Mia are making a video together, which should be good.
I always pronounce your name wrong. I'm so sorry. I never know whether it's Mia, Maya, Maya.
I'm sure she'll forgive you this
and
time.
I forget every 5 seconds, even though I know the answer.
Yes, we did check out Stonehenge. Yes, international support and always breaking the boundaries, I suppose. I know that's cringy as hell, but always breaking the boundaries and figuring out who's the most, who needs attention and support and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, let's get together in 10 years or so. Okay, so I'll see you guys again in 10 years, okay?
You need to play them out on your out of tune.
Oh yeah,
ukulele.
okay, right, okay, here we go. Fetch the ukulele.
I need to leave. I don't know why. It's just obligatory now.
This is how we do things now.
Then I can just pass it in.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much, person who is definitely there. Okay, what shall we play this time?
Somebody suggest a song.
Is that the one, or does it go like this? There we go. Special, but I'm a creep. I'm a window. Show me a girl. I don't know the rest of the words. Anyway, thanks for staying around, guys. And see you next week or the week after or whenever I choose to do a stream. Anyway, thanks. You've been fantastic. And any more questions? Tupac Shakur was definitely a communist. Yeah, probably. Anyway, see you later. Bye-bye.